A complete unknown to me, and one that was recommended, and one I was kind of curious about, is Robotrix, a movie from 1991, part of the category 3 selection of movies, and it was one that I was really eager to check out. I kind of like certain movies that lead towards the kind of silly and fun, much like Ricky O was incredibly enjoyable. I was hoping for much of the same from Robotrix. Unfortunately, I never quite got that, and I kept finding a movie that was just lacking and would bring me close to giving me the kind of enjoyment I wanted, but then kept pulling back and losing that momentum and the steam. The basic storyline here, a little bit convoluted, but I'll try my best, is about a mad scientist who has created a cyborg, and he transfers his mind into the cyborg and then goes on a rape murder spree.
He's starting a thought transfer. He's trying to allow the robot access to his own mind.
Huh?
What's he doing?
Total thought transfer can only succeed after death.
Simultaneous to that, we have a female detective that is murdered in the line of duty. Her spirit is transferred into the body of a cyborg. There seems to be lots of cybernetics going on here, and she is part of a team sent to hunt down the mad scientist. So many possibilities for over-the-top silliness in action, and it pretty much turns into a kind of sex comedy for most of the part. There are ridiculous comedic sex scenes, and then there are ridiculously misogynistic and horrible sex scenes that are just kind of distasteful. And this was constant failing to balance the movie that really kept me on the back foot.
Well, anyway, I always wanted to see what it would be like to be a whore.
For a lot of the time, there's really no action or fun or investigation or set pieces to really drive the story forward. In fact, it takes almost an hour into the movie before we see our lead actress have a fight scene at one point, and it's interesting, it's fun enough. But it's too little too late by that point. As much as I was on the train of Robotrix waiting for the craziness to happen, it just never happened in the way I wanted it. Less of the gore and the action, and more of the kind of shameful sex sequences and the comedic sex sequences, which again never really worked for me. The set pieces are kind of fun. There are few and far between, not enough to really liven the movie enough to make it interesting. The performances are fairly bland and forgettable across the board here. There is opening action set piece when it's cyborg on cyborg, and again it's perfunctory, but it kind of alludes to the fact that this movie may be a little bit of a damp squib. I wanted to like Robotrix going into it. I really did. I thought this was going to be my kind of thing. Not to say that it's a bad movie, just that I found it really tedious. Even with a runtime of 90 minutes, it takes a long while to get started. It takes a while to get to where it wants to go to. And it can be tedious at certain points. Even the storyline, which offers the ability to go crazy, and never really fully embraces it. And I've got a feeling that this one was given the category 3 simply because of the sex sequences. And as a movie, it doesn't really offer that rewatchability.
Stupid.
You'd better tell us where you're hiding the prince.
Shit.
Well, I can't shoot your head off, but I can blow your brains out.
And as a boutique buyer and someone that collects these things, I need to stand back at certain points and look objectively and go, am I ever going to watch this again? It's not a movie that I want to reassess. It's not a movie that offered me any kind of enjoyment that I would want to go back and revisit it again. In that case, it has to be moved on as a movie that never quite ticked my boxes and left me feeling a little bit underwhelmed. The package is indeed great. The extras on the disc are pretty fantastic. The booklet, the poster that comes with it is interesting enough. But I can't see me ever watching this movie again. So I'd love to know your thoughts on Robotrix. Before I sell this on, let me know your thoughts on the film. Should I reassess it? Why should I? Did you like it? Did you not like it? Was it bland? Did you have much the same opinion as me? Let's have the conversation in the comment box below, guys. And as always, there is more content up here. You can check out more of my stuff. And if you think I deserve it, hit this video with a like, subscribe and share. And if you want to go that little bit extra, like I've said before, join the Patreon or membership where, honestly, for 99p a month, you can really help this channel. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time on Man v Film.